What's up, guys? Dustin McDangles back here with another video. This is the NHL Franchise Mode series here with the Nebraska Bucks, guys. And in this episode, we are going to be getting into the playoffs here for the 2024-2025 NHL playoff year. Before we get into this episode, guys, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. If you guys do subscribe to the channel, be sure to comment down below that you subscribed, and I will get back to you in the comments, as well as any other comments for suggestions for this series, guys, when it comes to the team. So we'll see how this episode goes. Hopefully we make a nice run here for the Stanley Cup. But without further ado, guys, let's go ahead, hop into the episode here today, which we will be getting some games here against the Chicago Blackhawks, as we actually get some news back from some players here that we offered some contracts to here in the next couple of days. But here we go, guys, away from home against the Chicago Blackhawks. I actually do want to take a look here at the lines for Chicago and see how good of a team they got. So let's go ahead and take a look here before we get into this series against the Chicago Blackhawks. Patrick Kane down to an 84. He hasn't really played a lot of games, which is interesting. I don't know why these aren't showing their actual full stats. But taking a look at it here, Patrick Kane, he had a very good year, 89 points in 82 games at 84 overall. Strome, DeBrincat, we've got Alexander Nylander, Eric Holla, Cole Slinger, we've got Brock McGinn, some other players, Zach Cassian here, Delmore, Rodriguez, and Magipane. Let's take a look here at their back end. Hayden Fleury, Adam Boqvist, Justin Schultz, Danny DeKaiser, Olimata back with the Blackhawks, pretty cool to see, and then Caleb Jones. And then let's see here, between the pipes, they've got John Gibson and Tuukka Rask. So this might be a very difficult series here for us as we take a look here at our lines. Again, Hintz, Scheifele, Veselian, and then we've got Volchenkov, Crosby, and Kase, Rossi, Byfield, Boulette, and then we've got Ritchie, Appleton, and Krause there on the bottom pairing with our defense here. Tinkanoff and Ahonen, Lautner and Jones, and then we got Pesce and Tavares there on the bottom pairing. So should be a very decent series here for the first down. Obviously, we want to come out on top, but let's go ahead and hop into the simulations here of the series. First period, quick sim, we're up 2-1 with Volchenkov and Byfield on the goals. Quick sim period number 2. Nothing going on there, so we'll slow sim the third period. Shots are pretty even here, looks like, although the Blackhawks getting a little bit of an edge there to start off the period. On the power play are the Blackhawks, but unable to capitalize, as DeBrincat actually 5-on-5 able to cash in there, but Scheifele on the power play possibly got that back, able to kill that penalty off there here with 2 minutes left in the game. And Kase buries the empty netter, giving the Nebraska Bucks the 4-2 victory here against the Chicago Blackhawks. Taking a look at 3 stars of the game, Ben Bishop with a .947 save percentage, 2 goals against, Byfield, and then Holla there rounding out that 3 stars of the game. So again, big win there. Winning away from home, always clutch in the playoffs. As we simulate up here to game number 2, Stingenhaler not going to accept a deal there, so we might have to get some players in the offseason for our AHL team, but not to worry, we are in the playoffs here. More worried about that as we get into game number 2. Quick sim period number 1, we've got a 1-1 score here. Cassian and Volchenkov. Quick sim period number 2, DeBrincat on Bishop, able to get one past him. Slow simming here this third period, and Soisi on Bishop, able to get one past him, as shots are pretty close this game. Going to need some magic here to happen in the rest of this period if we want a chance to win game number 2. Usually whenever that happens, the other team will score, but Lautner able to get one past Gibson. As we've got 3 minutes left to play here, can we get one, or will the Blackhawks get an empty netter? Nothing happens. We end up losing game number 2, 3-2 here. Taking a look at 3 stars, Gibson, Soisi, and Patrick Kane, all rounding out that top 3 for the game. So nothing too crazy there. Obviously, Volchenkov with 2 points and 2 goals in the series. Simming up here, we're going back to Cabela's Coliseum in Nebraska for game number 3, a big game. Definitely need to take this one if we want a chance to win the series. Quick sim period 1, Scheifele on Gibson, Quick sim 2, Volchenkov and McGinn on the goals. So we'll slow sim here, period number 3. As the shots, again, pretty even here. It's a very good tilt between these two teams. Obviously, both pretty equal in overall and team lines and things of that nature. So obviously holding on here as the Blackhawks sort of outshooting us here a little bit in the period, but Krause, the third line, the fourth line, I should say, able to come up big here in game number 3. So we take the 2-1 series lead here, 3 stars of the game. Bishop once again, he had a 9.73, Volchenkov star number 2, and then Scheifele with star number 3. So a big game there from Bishop. Obviously, it's nice to see that he's stepping up here in playoffs as we will simulate up here to game number 4. Again, we've got a 2-1 series lead. This is a pivotal game number 4 because if we can get this one, again, we'll only be 1 game away from this series as Appleton and Vasiliev get the goals on Gibson. The Blackhawks come back with a strong second period, tying things up. And here in the third, we've got a tied game. Again, shots pretty even. Hopefully, we'll be able to bury one here this game. And it looks like Marco Rossi, the hero here in game number 4 right now, able to slot that one past Gibson. We've got the 1-goal lead here with time expiring left of the game. 5 minutes left to go. Will we get an empty net or power play here at the end of the game? And we are able to hold on. No empty net, no power play goal. But Rossi, the hero here in game number 4. So we take a 3-1 series lead. Vesalainen actually is how you pronounce his name. I just remembered how to pronounce his name. So Vesalainen with a goal and 6 hits is star number 1. Rossi star number 2. And then Bishop once again on the star sheet here with a .923 save percentage. Pretty decent stuff here as game number 4 in the books, 3-2 victory, and we've got a 3-1 series lead here. Volchenkov leading the way in points as we head to Chicago. Crosby's injured, so that's interesting. He's gained morale since being off of injury. I don't know how that works, but here we are. Quick sim period number 1, Tavares with a goal on Gibson. Quick sim period number 2. Boulette, Hintz, and Byfield with the goals. So we'll quick sim period number 3, and Kashe, Strome with the goals. But we win series number 1 here in the playoffs against the Chicago Blackhawks. Bishop, huge in series number 1 with a 9.67. Boulette with a big game, and then Seth Jones with 3 assists there in game number 5. But a quick series against the Blackhawks, and Seth Jones leading the way in points. He's got a total of 6. Take a look here at the AHL. It looks like they have also won their series. Forsback Carlson leading the way in points for them. So we'll continue advancing on the days as we wait for the next series to start here. Is our AHL team actually able to get some players back? I don't want Maroon there on that top line. That is not a good thing to do. We'll put Kuffner in there, so we've got our line sort of back to normal with the AHL. Definitely want to get in. Who do we have scratched? Who is able to come back? Haisha. He's still a little injured, so we'll continue simming here the days as we wait for the next series. But AHL able to win their first game of the next series, which is nice. Roslovic is back and able to play, so we'll wait until I'd say he's fully back to healed. As the first round of the playoffs is officially over. AHL team lost game number 2 4-0. But here we are, guys, against the Nashville Predators here in the second round of the playoffs. Taking a look here at how things have shaken up in these playoffs. And the Jets are out. The Predators knocked out the Jets, so that opens the door. Obviously, it won't be a third round for getting knocked out against the Jets for the consecutive year in a row. We've got the Kings and Avalanche. The Senators, the Edmonton Oilers out of the playoffs, so that's crazy to see. We've got the Flyers, Blue Jackets, Leafs, and Islanders over in the other conference. Man, the Florida Panthers, who I'm pretty sure they might have won the President's Trophy, get beat 4-1 in a series. So crazy to see there. Definitely going to be interesting to see how things shake up here. And let's actually take a look at the Predators lines and see how good of a team they are. It's going to be, anytime you're in the playoffs, you're going to be playing pretty tough games. So it's definitely going to be a strong series, probably a hard-fought one. So they've got Tolivin, Perfetti, and then Timo there. We've got Niederreiter, Lambert, and Janssen, Colton Sissons, Brock Nelson, Ryan Johansson, and then they got Jan Krok, Jonathan Taves, and then Joachim Nordstrom on the back end. Let's take a look here what they got. Yossi, Ellis, Fabro, Ekholm, and then Nimeth and Van Riemsdyk. Between the pipes, they've got Merzlikins and Olamark. So that might be their downfall, might be their goaltending. So let's hope we can try and get some pucks behind the goalies. I want to see if we can move Roslovic back into the lineup because we can get him on that third pair to see if we can get that +3. But he's still injured, so we're going to have to wait on sort of putting him back into the lineup. So here we go, guys. Series number 2 here against the Predators. Going to be a tough one for sure, and it actually looks like Roslovic is back to being healthy. So let's put him into the lineup here. I'm trying to think who we might put him in over. Might put him over Kroos, who only had that 1 goal in the entire series. So let's go Roslovic in. Gets that +1 on that line, but on the third pair, instead of Boulette, he gets the +3, and I don't know if that's something I would want to try and do. Let's see if that will work. Boulette, I want to see how he was doing. Only 1-1 in 2 games. Let's see if we move him instead of Cachet on the third line. Nothing really works there, so we're going to leave it like this, see if Roslovic in the lineup gets the 2 +3s there for the top 3 forward lines, and then this bottom pair should be okay here with Boulette there centering them. He's got pretty decent stats. Faceoff's only 79 as opposed to 76, so we'll leave Boulette there in the center ice position. Crosby, these playoffs, let's see how Crosby's been doing. 4 assists in 5 games played, so not too terrible. So Roslovic back into the lineup. He's going to give us a boost there. +3 on our lines. So again, away from home, no home ice advantage, which kind of sucks, so it is what it is. But here we go, guys. Quick sim, period number 1. Crosby on Merzlikins. Big time there. Volchenkov and then Sissons with the goal. So we'll slow sim, period number 3 here. We're out shooting the Predators. Pretty good here. Seth Jones with the goal there on Merzlikins, former teammate of the Blue Jackets. Richie with the goal on Merzlikins. So we're up 4-1 here in this third period. Roman Yossi gets one on Bishop there. But things are looking pretty good here for us in game number 1 as the Predators with another power play. Can we get an empty net is the real question here. And it looks like we won't, but we take game number 1 4-2. So things looking pretty good so far. Haven't had an overtime game yet this playoff season, which is quite interesting. But Cachet leading the team in points with 8, so maybe it's good that we keep him on that second line. So here, game number 2. We've, again, just got to keep on chugging here. Got to keep on hoping we continue to play well. Maybe Bishop between the pipes plays well also. But forgot to do the 2 stars of the game, or 3 stars of the game last time out. But Scheifele on Ahonen with the goals after period number 1. Period 2 sees no blood at all. Shots even. Volchenkov opens up the third period with a goal, so we are up 3-0 until Johansson scores. So 3-1 here in the third period. Shots still even. Power play for the Preds. Unable to capitalize, so 10 minutes left in the game. Looking to hold on here as Janssen able to score and Matt Stone able to score, so Preds back into this game. They've got the momentum here, out shooting the Bucks, but it looks like we are going to overtime, guys. So let's go ahead, hop into this overtime period, and we'll take a watch. Starting off this overtime period, here we are, Mark Scheifele with the face-off to open up things, and Vasiliev, or I literally just forgot how to say his name, but he loses the puck in the neutral zone as we are on the puck here. Ahonen looking to get the puck out. He's pressed hard there, but Scheifele with it. He's got the puck, trying to feed that in to, I'm not too sure who that was there on that first line, but here come the Preds with a chance. Bishop on the save. Nice stuff there. And off to the races are the Bucks. Hintz finds Ahonen to win the game. Oh, man, why didn't he take that shot? As Vasilian trying to win that puck out, but unable to do so. He comes out with it, finds Rupo. Rupo finds Jones. Crosby with a chance there and that puck is saved by the goaltender. Crosby hit hard in the corner by Niederreiter, and that's not going to be good, but there it is! It doesn't matter as Crosby off the floor in the corner finds its way out in front of the net, finds the man back door, and I'm not too sure who actually even got that puck in the back of the net, but it doesn't even matter as we win this game here in overtime. Game number 2, Crosby out of the corner, picks up that puck and has a man just chilling there in the slot, and he makes no mistake about it, putting that behind Merzlikins' defender, not really on him there. And we're going to get the game winner here in game number 2, as we will go ahead and end this one here and hop into game number 3. So I am pretty sure that was Koshe there on the doorstep to win that game for us there in overtime, but we've got a 2-0 series lead here on the Predators, and we're going to get into game number 3 here as things so far are looking pretty good this series. Obviously don't want to jinx anything, but first period no score after 1, outshooting them by 5. Period number 2 goes by, no score whatsoever there. So Cabela's Coliseum, we are at deadlock. As again, shots pretty even here. Slow simming this third period, and we've got a stalemate until Matt Stone able to score for the Preds. So on the heels are the Bucks. On the power play, though, unable to capitalize as we are running out of time here. Can we tie the game? Ahonen able to send the game here to overtime. So we've got yet again another overtime game. Wait a minute. Stone scored from center ice on Bishop. Are you kidding me? I just realized that right now. He scored from center ice on Bishop. That's crazy stuff, but let's go ahead, hop into yet again another overtime game here against the Preds in game 3, and hopefully we can come away with the win. Game number 3. Here we are, guys. Face-offs about to take place here as Scheifele against Perfetti. The winner of the draw is Perfetti, and here come the Preds. Off to the races. Yossi finds Tolvanen, who takes a shot on target. Obviously, it's nice to have a tall, big, solid goaltender there between the pipes, and he's able to hold on for the face-off. But I've got a chance here to go up 3 in this series as Scheifele hops into the draw here against the Preds, and we've been outdrawn like crazy this game. As you saw the stats there down below, 56-27, I believe that was. But here come the Preds with a chance, and they're able to just take advantage of a terrible turnover and win game number 3 here away from home. Man, that was just a terrible play from the defense there. I don't even know what really happened. Just a weird turnover, not getting the puck out of the zone, moving the puck where you shouldn't, and just a nice move there from the forward from the Preds, and he's able to make Bishop pay, getting him going one way, and he's got upstairs wide open to bury that puck in there. So let's hop back into the sim here. We're now up only just 1 game in this series, and hopefully we can take game number 4. Here we are, guys. Game number 4 against the Preds, and it's a big one. We got a chance here to go up 3-1 in this series. And first period sim, we are up 3-1 here. So Crosby, Scheifele, and so Scheifele gets 2 goals there. Nelson with 1 on Bishop. Quick sim period number 2. Sisson's the only goal scorer there in that period, and we are out shooting the Preds here by a fair amount. So definitely came out firing in game number 4 as Crosby once again getting 1 on Merzlikins. So up 2 here with 10 minutes left to go. Obviously, we want to win this game here, hold on with 5 minutes left to go as Tolvanen able to score on Bishop. Can we hold on for game number 4 is the real question, and it looks like we are able to do so. So finally, a game that does not go to overtime. Take a look here at the 3 stars. Crosby 2 goals and 2 hits. Scheifele 2 goals, 1 hit. And then Nelson with a goal and 2 assists for him. So pretty big game number 4. So we're up 3-1 here in this series. Crosby 10 points in 9 games. What a huge acquisition he was, and he's obviously making the difference this series. So again, let's hop in here to the game. This game number 5 should be a big one, and I believe our AHL team, they are out of the playoffs, so out once again. But again, we're worried about the NHL team as we have a chance here to get to the conference finals for the first time since winning our cup 2 seasons ago. So quick sim period 1, Volchenkov and Majamarki. I don't even know how to say his name properly, but Hjalmarsson gets 1 past Bishop there, so we'll slow sim period number 3 here, as Richie on the board gets us tied here against the Predators with a chance here to win this series here. Game number 5, we're up 3-1 in this series. 10 minutes left in the game. We're out shooting them by a factor of 10, it looks like here. Can we win the game? Can we get a late goal, or will the Preds steal this one from us in regulation? Looks like that's not going to be the case, so we'll head to yet again another overtime against the Preds, so let's hop into it. Start of the overtime period here in game number 5 with a chance yet again to win another series. Face-off lost by Scheifele there, but a big hit there on Roman Josi. As we've got mitts dropped. Ahonen is stepping in. Dropping the mitts here. Our top defenseman, you don't want to see that happen. And he's fighting Cole Perfetti, so we got a tilt here. Ahonen, he's got no lettuce on his head, but wins the fight, so that is huge there. Maybe gives us some momentum here in overtime to win this game. So big fight win away from home. Obviously, Scheifele, big hit on Roman Josi as he actually skates to the bench injured, so that is huge. Their best player is down and out for the count. And Perfetti trying to step up for his captain, obviously loses a weird fight there to Ahonen, who's got the crazy visor tilt there. So first line still out. Scheifele hints and Veselian. And there's the face-off. Tolevin steps in, and here he comes with a head of steam. Gets around one. There is... Wow. What a nasty play by Tolevin there to get around our defenseman. I believe that was the new acquisition. Man, that's tough. Big win there, Game 5 for the Preds. As again, nasty move there between the legs. Defenseman not able to step there. Seth Jones sort of sags off a little bit, and he lets the Pred back door go upstairs on Bishop. Not able to get the glove up quick enough, and the Preds make it closer here in this series. The series is now 3-2 here, so we'll hop back into the simulation here. So after the big loss there in overtime to the Preds, we look to bounce back here in game number 6 with a chance at home to win this series. So we will find out here. Quick sim of period number 1, and we are up 4-1. Ahonen, Kashe, Appleton, and Volchenkov. Hjalmarsson with the lone goal for the Preds. Vasiliev able to score on Merzlikins in the second. We'll quick sim the third, and we end up winning 8-2. Scheifele, Vasilian, and Roslovic on the goals, and we win the series here against the Predators 4-2. Man, what a crazy game number 6 at home, 8-2 final. Crosby still leading the way in points. Game 7 in the other series in the Western Conference, as we will simulate a day here and wait for our opponent and this round of the playoffs to be over, as it looks like our opponent is going to be the Avalanche. So pretty decent series here we got lined up against the Avs. We'll take a look here at the playoff tree, updated playoff tree. The Blue Jackets and Islanders over in the Eastern Conference, and then here in the West we've got the Bucks and the Avalanche going at it. We'll take a look here at their lines and see how things stack up for them. Obviously, McKinnon, Landeskog, Rantanen, I'm assuming, are going to be some of their top players over on their team. I'm sure Cale Makar, Bowen Byram, you're going to have some top players. So this will be a very tough series. Eberle, McKinnon, Rantanen first line. That's absolutely stacked. And then they got Sorensen, I don't even know how to say his name, Jakob. And then they got Landeskog there on the second line. Teddy Bluger, Tyson Yost, and then Shane Bowers there on the third. Then they Lars Eller, Kadri, and Ellie there to round out their lines. Jake Gardner, Cale Makar, Bowen Byram, and Nick Leddy. And then they got Samuel Girard as well as Connor Timmins. And between the pipes, they are going to have UC Saros and then Oli Larson. So goaltending and defense, not too crazy. Their depth isn't as deep as I thought it would be. So again, going to be an interesting series. We'll simulate, and we actually have home ice advantage. So very huge key factor of this series, having that home ice. So quick sim period 1, Landeskog and Vasilian. on the goals. Quick sim period 2, Roslovic and Yost. So we'll slow sim period number 3 as we are heavily out shooting the Avalanche here in this game, but somehow they have this puppy tied up in this game. So 10 minutes left. Will the Avalanche be able to steal this one? Game number 1 of the Western Conference Final. We're about to find out, as shots absolutely crazy in the Bucks' favor, and we're going to overtime here in game number 1. So let's hop into it and check out this sim. Here we are, guys, at home at Cabela's Coliseum. Scheifele versus McKinnon on the draw. Top 2 players on each team, and it looks like Scheifele able to get the best of them there. Big hit there from behind. That was pretty dirty, if I don't say so myself, as Eberle trying to bring that puck into the zone. Rupo comes out with it, and Tikhonov with the headman here getting into the zone. He finds Scheifele. Vesalian finds Ahonen. Ooh, wow, Rupo with a chance there as Saros just throws that puck out. Backdoor cheese is there, and that's the game, boys. We win game number 1 after a terrible play from their goaltender throwing that puck out. What is he doing there? But hey, we'll take it. We'll take game number 1 here at home. Big win that was. Nice backdoor feed there to Vesalian, and he's able to make the goaltender pay after a terrible play. I thought that Scheifele was going to just come out there, or that was Rupo come out of the corner and just try and bury that, but finds the backdoor man. We win game number 1, and we'll hop back into the simulation. Here we are, guys, hopping into game number 2 here after winning game 1 in overtime. Big victory to start off the series here in the Western Conference Finals. So we got a quick sim of period 1. Rossi and Volchenkov on the goals. Kadri, the lone one for the Avalanche. Quick sim period 2. Eberle on Bishop, able to get one past him. So we will slow sim period number 3, as it looks like we've got a tighter game, and Landeskog able to bury for the Avalanche, giving them the 1-goal lead. But Scheifele comes back on Saros, basically on the goal line. So interesting goal there. Will we have yet again another overtime? But obviously, Eberle with the dagger there on the face-off circle with the goal, but Vesalian able to tie the game. So we've got yet again another overtime game in this series at home. So let's hop into it here and check out the overtime period. Overtime period. Here it is, guys, against the Avalanche for the second straight game in a row here in game number 2. McKinnon wins the draw, and here comes Makar. He's going to find Eberle, who tries to get past our defender, Tikhonov, and able to get that puck in the corner. Here come the Avs with a chance. Oh, McKinnon there out front with a chance, and nice save from Bishop on the play as Rantanen in the corner. Eberle finds McKinnon, shot there, and the Avs are all over us right now, but we are able to headman the puck. Vesalian finds Rupo, finds Scheifele, and he finds a way to get that into the back of the net with a little squeaker between the pipe and the pads past Saros, and we win game number 2 off a crazy one. We were getting outplayed like crazy there at the start of that overtime period, but able to make sort of capitalize on that transition. And again, Scheifele able to squeeze that between the post and the goaltender to give us the game 2 victory. So we're up 2-0 in this series. Let's hop back into the simulation and see if we can win game number 3. So getting up to the sim of game number 3, we're up 2-0 here on the Avalanche. I expect them to come out strong here in this game and really push us here with their opening game of the conference finals at home for them. Period 1 sim, Vesalian and Eberle on the goals. Quick sim period number 2. The Avs are up off of a Sorensen goal. So we'll slow sim period number 3. And Scheifele gets us on the board early. We are heavily out shooting the Avalanche here with a 5-on-3 power play and not able to take advantage of that with 10 minutes left to go here in this game. Will we have yet again another overtime game, or will somebody become a hero these playoffs, score a goal with 9 minutes of the period, and McKinnon, of all people, wins the game for the Avs and steals that one? I would have to say we were all over them that game with shots. Saros with a 9.52, Eberle, star number 2, and Vesalian, star number 3, with a goal and an assist. So series now is 2-1. Obviously letting one get away there that series. Tinkoff, he's out until May 23rd, which is quite a while. So that is a huge blow to our lineup. Obviously, line number 1, defenseman. Do we even have anybody? We don't even have a scratched player. Wow, this is tough. So let's go ahead, swap that around. Sammy Blaze. We're going to need to call somebody up. So let's go to roster moves. We're going to have to bring up a defenseman here. Who is even good enough to come up is the real question. Haysha, I don't even know if he fits any of our lines. It's really tough to tell. I'm pretty sure Roy fits all of our lines. He does. So let's bring Roy up to the NHL. Obviously, we can now edit the lines. I'm not too worried about our AHL lines. They will be fine. We'll just fill that with a scratched player since they are no longer playing. So get him in there. Obviously, we're worried about the NHL lines. So let's check out Roy. We'll throw him in here on the first pair. Lautner fits better. Ooh, Pesci on that top pair gets a +3. Roy and Tavares, Lautner, and Jones. So we'll keep that pair together. And then we got Pesci and Ahonen on that top pair for now. So we will roll with that here for game number 4 of this series. We are up 2-1. Veselian obviously leading the way in points. He's got 15 and 14. So good on him to be killing it here. Quick sim period 1. And Richie getting the goal scoring started. Shots are even. Quick sim period 2. Tavares and McKinnon on the goals. So we'll slow sim this third period and look to get out of this game here with a victory as time is winding down here. 10 minutes left to go here in this game. We're getting heavily outshot. So Bishop obviously standing strong in between the pipes here. Man, this is a nail biter. Obviously up 1. Scary stuff here. And we are able to hold on. No empty net, no late goals there. Able to hold on. If Bishop is not the first start of the game, I would be shocked. And he is. So a 9-7-4 for the game. Richie with a goal and an assist. And then Saros with a 9-3-1. Great game from him as well. So crazy stuff. We're up 3-1 here in this series. And we are just one game away from winning the Stanley Cup. And most likely going up against the New York Islanders, as they are up 3-1 over in their series, heading home for game number 5 to seal the deal in this series. So let's get this simulation underway here. Quick sim period 1, we're down 1-0. Timmins on Bishop from the point. Quick sim period 2, Boulette and Bluger on the goals. We'll slow sim this third period, and Ahonen with a goal from the tops of the circles, able to slot that past Saros, as we've got a chance here in this game to win the series. 10 minutes left. Are there going to be late heroics, or are we going to be going to overtime? Again, McKinnon stuck the dagger in us in game number 3. Will he do it again here in game number 5? And it's not McKinnon, it's Rantanen sticking the dagger in us there, stealing the game. Once again, the Colorado Avalanche just hanging on. Saros first star of the game. Rantanen second star, and then Ahonen there with a goal and 2 hits for star number 3. So game number 6 here. Man, this is a tough series here against the Avalanche. They're just hanging on by a thread as Tinkoff is able to come back. So roster moves. We're able to make those here now, so we'll get everything back to normal. Trying to think here who we could possibly drop. We could move Kraus down. We don't really need him right now. So let's go ahead and finish this series off here against the Avalanche. Game number 6. So we are away from home in Colorado. Quick sim period 1. Rossi with the goal on Saros. Quick sim period 2. We got a big period. Ahonen, Rossi, and Volchenkov, Eberle, and Tartukin, or whatever the heck his name is, for the Avalanche. They are heavily outshooting us with this slow sim in mind. Veselian able to score once again here against the Avs, giving us the 3-goal lead in this third period. Bauer's able to get the Avs on the board here in the third, so we've got a 2-goal lead with time expiring. 5 minutes left in the game with a chance to win the Western Conference. 2 minutes now, 1 minute, and that is all she wrote, guys. Veselian with the goal to cap things off, the empty netter, And we are your Western Conference champions. Vesalian with the 2 goals, Rossi with 2 goals, and Seth Jones with 3 assists. So we sweep the 3 stars of the game. We win the series here 4-2. And we are on to the Stanley Cup. Vesalian leading the way, 17 points in 17 games. And it looks like we are going up against the New York Islanders, who've got 4 Stanley Cups in their franchise. Man, how did they get here? 41, 32, and 9. That is crazy stuff. Let's check out their lines here before getting into this Stanley Cup final, guys. Awesome stuff. I'm so happy we are finally back where we should be. Islanders, they got Bellows, Barzell, and Wallstrom. Busnevich, Sam Bennett, and Beauvillier. Lowry, Frederic, and Holmstrom. And then they've got this Viklund, Zygmus, and Anders Lee is down to an 81. Let's check out their defense. Clefbaum, Dobson, Pollock, Zabril, and then they've got John Merrill and Bodie Wild on the backhand. Between the pipes, they've got Jack Campbell and Cameron Curry. So this is huge, guys. I don't know how they've made it this far on a 78 overall goaltender, but this could be huge. We've got crazy offense. Vesalian has been putting in the work. Again, I don't want to jinx anything. We also have home ice advantage here for the Stanley Cup playoffs. Let's go to edit lines. We'll put Tinkanoff back into the lineup for us. So we'll move Roy out. We'll put Tinkanoff in. And he gets 0 on that third pairing. And he hasn't really done anything this playoff. So let's stick with him on that third pairing. We'll stick Pesci up here, and who's been playing very well with Ahonen. Obviously gets the +3, so I'd rather have that here for the Stanley Cup Finals. And here we are, guys, back at the mountaintop. It's just a matter of getting the job done here. So let's go ahead, guys. Home ice advantage here in these Stanley Cup playoffs. Who would have thought that, finishing where we did? First period is done and dusted of these finals. Scheifele and Volchenkov on the goals. Period number 2 is done and dusted. Crosby and Kase on the goals. We'll quick sim period number 3. And a huge game number 1 from the Bucks. Heavily outshooting the Islanders by almost 20. Volchenkov, 1 goal, 2 assists. Kase, 1 goal, 2 assists. And Crosby, 1 goal and 2 assists on the game. Game number 1 in the books of these finals. We've got the 1-0 series lead here in the Stanley Cup Finals. Man, this is crazy stuff. I don't know how they've gotten that far with those goaltenders. Crosby back on top in points, 20 points in 18 games played. Simulating here game number 2 as always. Quick sim period 1, Kase on Campbell. Period 2 is a crazy offensive outburst. Holy smokes, we got Ritchie, Scheifele, Rossi for 2. We're up 5-0. We don't even need to slow sim the third as we win game number 2, 7-0 in the Stanley Cup Finals. Volchenkov and Tavares, they actually pulled Campbell and put Curry in. Are you kidding me? I don't think I've ever seen in the history of the past 30 years where a Stanley Cup Final game was 7-0, let alone 5-0. That's just crazy. I forgot to check 3 stars of the game there. Well, obviously, Crosby leading the way now in points still. 24 and 19 games played. Obviously, the front runner for the playoff MVP. As we get into game number 3 on the island, or not really on the island, we're actually in... we are in Brooklyn against the Islanders, period 1, and they came out strong here. 3-0 for the Islanders. Still 3-0. We'll quick sim the third, and Vesalian able to get the lone goal, but Islanders come back strong in game number 3, taking that one 3-1. So 2-1 here in the Stanley Cup Finals. We're not going to get the sweep in the finals as we are away from home for game number 3 still, with a chance to go up 3-1 in the series and take this one back home to Nebraska to win it in front of our home crowd. Vesalian and Crosby on the goals, both on the half wall, which is crazy. Period 2, Islanders make it 2-1, so we'll slow sim the third period here against the Islanders. Shots pretty even, so it does look like it is a tight game with 10 minutes left to go. Still 2-1. It's anyone's game right now. Who knows what could happen? Power play for the Bucks. Can we get anything? No. Islanders with a chance? No. Possibly empty net? Scheifele buries the empty net, and that is game number 4 in the books, guys. 3-1 victory for your Bucks. 3 stars of the game. Bishop with a .965 save percentage. Scheifele 1 goal, 1 assist, and then you have Campbell getting that 3rd star of the game. So game number 5, heading back home to Cabela's Coliseum with a chance to win the franchise's 2nd Stanley Cup in such a short time frame, guys. Absolutely crazy. Let's get into this simulation. Up 3-1 against the Islanders. Holy smokes, guys. Quick sim period 1, we're up 1-0. Scheifele on Campbell. Quick sim period number 2, and it is 2-2, guys. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to watch this one out. We'll watch the 3rd period here and see what can happen. So let's get into it here, guys. Game number 5 of the Stanley Cup Finals with a chance to bring the cup home. I'd be lying if I wasn't nervous, guys, but this is nerve-wracking here. Game number 5, 2-2 with a chance to win the Stanley Cup. Obviously up 3-1 in the series, so not too worried even if we do possibly lose this game, but just the fact winning the cup in front of the home fans would just be awesome. So got things underway. Their goalie doesn't even have an NHL bucket on, but Vesalian obviously leading the way in goals here this playoff season. Offensive zone draw here. Scheifele versus Barzal. Who's going to win this draw? It is a big one. Barzal ties up, and the Islanders come away with it here in the neutral zone. Bellows with a chance. He's going to send somebody hard to the ice as Rupo into the zone. He slows up. Looks to wait for help. He tries to take the shot. That is blocked. Clefbaum headbands the puck, and the Islanders enter the zone with a chance. Bellows finds the far man. Buznevich with a chance to bury that, and he shoots that wide as Vesalian looks for somebody. Crosby, 2-on-1 developing here with a chance to go back door, and Kase unable to bury. Volchenkov now with it, trying to find Crosby, cannot do so, and the Islanders back off to the races. Absolutely rocked on the play, and the puck is turned over there on a pass cross ice, not working there, but Crosby entering the zone, loses the puck, and the Islanders off the other way here. Time winding down here in this game. Sam Bennett with it. He finds Buznevich, who finds Beauvillier back, and he is able to get the goal on the backhand. Nice hands there. Nice feed. Nice play, honestly. Overall, great stuff from the Islanders as Beauvillier able to bury that. Nice feed there. Buznevich finds a slow-footed defense. No one there, really, to give him any trouble, and he, with the nice silky hands, buries that past Bishop on the play, giving the Islanders the 1-goal lead here in period number 3. Third line's out there. Rossi, Byfield, Roslovic up against Lowry, Frederic, and Holmstrom, so it'll be nice to see if our third line here can get something going as the Islanders in the zone with another chance there. Bishop, with a heck of a glove save, keeps us in this game. Defensive zone draw. Once again, Byfield, can he come up big? He does not. Islanders, yet again, another face-off win, so they're all over us here at the start of this 3rd period. Frederic's shot is blocked, and Rossi off to the races finds Roslovic. He loses the puck at the line, but he gets it back. A chance there. Almost found its way to the back of the net, but it doesn't matter because a backdoor feed to Marco Rossi from Quinton Byfield, our top dog, our top prospect, is able to bury that. And the steal of a trade is Marco Rossi. He comes up clutch here in game number 5 at home in these playoffs. Nice backdoor feed from Byfield. Great vision, backhand toss. No one there to give him any trouble in the slot. And we are back in this game, all tied, all squared at 3. Third line still out there. Just over 10 minutes left to go here in this game as the Islanders get into the zone. Lowry with a chance. Comes down Main Street with a shot, and that is saved from Bishop. So Roslovic loses the puck in the corner. Frederic comes out with a chance, and Lautner with it now. Trying to work this puck out. He loses it in the corner. Big hit there. Holy smoke. Seth Jones with a massive hit below the goal line, and he headmans the puck. He loses it off a big hit. And Roslovic now. We just got a massive hitting affair right now. And Lautner trying to get into the zone. Rupo finds Lautner. He's looking for somebody. Out of the corner. Back to Rupo. Shot.
Ooh, in front. And that is just blocked, and off to the races is Bennett. Turned over, and a big hit there as we've got a scrum for the puck. Islanders come out on top. Buchnevich is going to dump that in. Ahonen with it now. He headmans it up to Vesalian, and he's got a head of steam coming through the zone. Between the legs, looks for Rupo with a chance. Saved by Campbell as a decent opportunity gone by with the Islanders coming up big. They enter the zone with a chance. Buchnevich with a shot in front. Scramble play. Somehow the Islanders able to get a stick on that, but Bishop comes up big with the save. Second line's out there. Crosby, Volchenkov, and Kase up against Bellows, Barzal, and Wolstrom. Crosby wins the draw, and Pesce is tied up below the goal line. Barzal looking for someone there. Backdoor feed. Our defense caught napping, but Bishop comes up big with the glove save and holds on for the draw. Yet again, another defensive zone draw here with 5 minutes left to go here in this third period. All square at 3. Bishop's been playing good this game. It's tipped in front. So that could have been dangerous there as Pesce is going to find Crosby. Crosby off to the races. What's he going to do? He's going to sort of slow the play up. Finds Kase. He's looking for somebody. He's at the point. Works down Main Street with a chance. We got a pile up there in front. All 3 forwards down. And the Islanders with a chance. Nice poke there from Pesce, but not able to win that battle as Barzal on the half wall. Looking for something there. He dumps it down low. Ahonen wins the battle, and he's going to work that out to Kase. Kase gets the puck into the zone, but not as far as the goal line, and the Islanders once again here with a minute left in this game. Buchnevich looking for somebody. Bevillier with a chance. Blocked by the defense, and Pesce is going to skate this one up. He dumps it down deep below the goal line. Offense in. Byfield is not out there. Who is out there? I'm not too sure who's out there, but Buchnevich with a nice move. Great shot. Scramble in front, and the puck somehow finds a way out of the zone, and Vesalian finds Ahonen. Byfield with it now. He gets past one. Not a great move. Byfield with a chance, and he shoots that into the chest of Campbell. Maybe should have looked back door like he did earlier in the game, but crazy hockey right here. Buchnevich, nasty move. Puck jumping around there in the crease, but somehow we are able to come out of that unscathed as our first line out there, Hintz, Scheifele, Vesalian against their third line. So we've got a mismatch as the draw is won, but the Islanders actually pick that off. Here come the Islanders. 25 seconds left to go in this game. Nice defense there from Tinkenoff, and he is tied up on the play. Scheifele able to dig that one out. Vesalian works it through the zone. Scheifele, here he comes. Our top centerman, Scheifele in the corner, looking for something. He loses it. 10 seconds left to go in regulation. Can we find a way to win this Stanley Cup? Is Tinkenoff. Scheifele right there in front. Oh my goodness, on the backdoor feed. He didn't tuck it on the 1T. And we go to overtime as Lowry is absolutely destroyed there as the whistle sounds. Here we are, guys. Overtime of game number 5. It was a very entertaining third period as each team was able to get one opening draw of overtime, and Scheifele able to win it. Ahonen now finds Pesce D to D, but turned over, and here comes Wolstrom trying to get into the zone. Nice hit there from Ahonen, and Pesce with the puck. Headmanning. Skating through the zone, able to get past everyone. Finds a man in front, and we got a massive hit there. Holy smokes. Vesalian able to light somebody up there on the play. And holy smokes, Dobson trying to come in, drop the mitts, but it looks like we might have some 4-on-4 hockey here as Vesalian and Dobson in the box there. We do have 4-on-4 hockey. Byfield and Scheifele out here to try and win this Stanley Cup. We got a lot of ice out there. Bennett and Barzal, so top centerman's out there. Ahonen from the point finds Scheifele there on the side or side slash or whatever the heck you want to call it. And here come the Islanders. Polak finds Barzal. Dangerous. Oh man, I'm surprised he didn't go back door on that play as he throws that right at the feet of Bishop, and he can hold on for the draw. Defensive zone draw here. Scheifele and Volchenkov now out there for the boys. Lost by Scheifele. Walks in. Bennett with a chance. Saved by Bishop on the play as Volchenkov. He'll headman to Jones. Seth Jones has been one of our best players this entire playoff season as he actually turns that over. And here comes Bennett with speed. It's 1-on-2. Turns into a quick 2-on-1. Holy smokes. Big backdoor save there from Ben Bishop to keep us in this game. Nah, man, the blood's pumping right now. Just crazy stuff. Bishop with ice in his veins. Just unfazed on the play. As Beauvillier with a chance to win that. Scheifele and Boulette against Berlivier and Buznevich. Islanders yet again another face-off win. And Merrill. Ooh, dangerous stuff at the point there. We almost had a breakaway on that. Oh my goodness. Buznevich or Beauvillier with a chance there. Pardon me, that was Buznevich, but Scheifele able to work that out. Boulette dumps that in. You can't dump that on a 4-on-4. So we've got numbers too deep. And the Islanders off to the races. Trying to get something going. They work it over to Beauvillier. Polak with a chance. Ooh, screen shot there. Almost finds its way past Bishop. As Polak with a chance out front. Tries to go backhand, but easily knocked away as Tavares finds Kase. Kase with a chance. He's looking for a man. Backdoor. There it is for the cup. Oh, my goodness. With a chance. Tavares trying to bury. Pesce. Oh, he walked down Main Street and didn't take the shot. Here come the Islanders. We've got crazy back and forth hockey as Crosby headmans to Kase. If we have time, we've got a 3-on-2. Vesalian with a chance. He's got the backdoor man. He finds Tavares. Oh my goodness. Tinkanoff with a shot from the point as what's going on? We've got a 2-on-1. Nice play there from Tavares to steal that puck back as Kase looks for Vesalian. Unable to connect there as the Islanders are going to dump that in. Tinkanoff with it. He's going to work up through the zone. He looks for Crosby. Crosby with it now. In the zone. Loses the puck. Kase still with it. Crosby with the backhand. Misses the net wide. And Vesalian finds Jones now. The Bucks moving the puck around nicely. There it is. Tavares doesn't take the shot. Kase with it. Below the goal line. Finds Crosby. Looking for a man out front. And the Islanders escape with it here. Crosby down on the play. He's slow to get back to his feet. And Crosby might be injured here in this overtime. As you can see here, Crosby really knocked behind the play, and it looks like he's down for the count. Is he going to be walking down the tunnel is the real question, and he's not. So he's going to tough it out here and stay on the bench and obviously continue to play here as third line is out. Rossi, Byfield, Roslovic, the ones who were able to score our last goal. Can they provide that magic here as Byfield ties up? Roslovic finds Rossi. Rossi's going to dump it in once again. What do we got? Islanders with it now. Work the puck up through the zone. Anders Lee with a chance here. 2-on-2. Finds a man, but turned over as Byfield headmans to Rossi. Rossi trying to get the puck past the red line, unable to do so. As the Islanders with a chance there. Anders Lee! Are you kidding me? The Islanders able to win this puppy in overtime, and it's tough grind out hockey there to win that game. Obviously, fourth line, you never want them scoring a goal against you, but Islanders able to do so. So we'll hop into the next game here and see if we can win it, but tough one there. I thought we could win that one at home. Here we are, guys. Game number 6. We are up 3-2 here against the Islanders as we will get into the simulation away from home. Period 1, and we are up 1-0. Hints on Campbell. Quick sim of period number 2, and the Islanders absolutely come out flying. We're not able to get back in the third, and we are going to Game 7, guys, of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Not just the Stanley Cup playoffs, but the Stanley Cup final. So we had a chance to win this game there in that overtime that you guys just watched. And it all comes down to this, guys. The Stanley Cup, and we're down 2-0 after the second. Down 4-1 in Game 7. The team has come this far just to get to Game 7, and we're not going to be able to come back in this one, are we? Just not enough time. Time is just expiring here. Volchenkov gets 1. It's not going to be enough as the Islanders are about to win their 5th Stanley Cup in franchise history. And there it is, guys. That's absolutely heartbreaking. I'm not going to lie. I'm absolutely gutted right now. Islanders win the Stanley Cup. Your Bucks lose the Stanley Cup with a chance there in Game 5, up 3-1. and we lose the next 2. We lose 3 games straight there. That's really tough, guys. Man, we're just gonna have to come back next year to see what we can do, guys. But that's gonna be it for today's episode. We'll do the draft, we'll do free agents, we'll do all of that here in the next episode and check out sort of stats. We'll check out awards, all that good stuff. But I hope you guys have a good one. And as always, stay dusty.